Hi everyone and welcome to Beaumisoul. I hope you slept well, I hope you had a good night. Today is the first official English yoga class of Beaumisoul. So please bear in mind, English is not my native language. So if I do make sentence mistakes, please know that that's the reason why. I'm doing it in a voiceover style because that way I can just make sure that the sentences are at least decent. I tried filming it like this, but I just kept making mistakes and I really need to get into the English way of saying things. Before we really start this video, I want to remind you guys that I have a video up, I will link it somewhere up here, that helps you create habits and actually habits that work for you. Because it's really nice, we see all these other YouTubers showing their morning routines and their evening routines and they're great for inspiration, but they might not specifically work for you. So that's why I created a video that is tailored to how to find out your ideal routine and your habits that you want to implement in your routine. There's a Notion template down below that you can duplicate to your Notion. It's a little worksheet just for the upcoming month with this intention in mind. I'm really excited, so let's just get started. Alright, so start by sitting in a comfortable position of your choice. You do not need to sit in this cross-legged position. Feel free to sit on your shins with a bolster underneath your hips or whatever position that you like the most currently. On your in-breath, bring your shoulders to your ears and breathe out, roll them backwards and down. We'll do that 2 more times. So breathe in, up and back. Breathe out, down. Breathe in, hold them to your ears, squeeze a little more, and breathe out. Drop them down. Take a moment to feel what position you're sitting in. Feel which parts of the body are touching the bolster or the yoga mat. If you want to, you can name them in your head, just to bring a bit more awareness towards that part of the body. Slowly bring your awareness more inwards and start to feel where your breath is. Do you feel your breath in the chest or in your belly, or do you feel it more in your shoulder areas backwards? If you want to, you can place one hand on your chest and the other one on your belly to really feel the movement of the breath taking place. Start by bringing your awareness from the moment the air comes in through your nose, filling your lungs, expanding the ribs as well as the belly. On your exhale, feel the belly coming inwards, the ribs back towards each other, and the air exiting through the nose. Repeat that process of awareness a few times. So breathe in, feel the air coming in through the nose, the fresh, cold air in. Filling your lungs, expanding your belly. On the exhale, belly in, ribs towards each other, and warm air coming out of your nose. Breathe in very deeply. Breathe out, all the way out. Breathe in all the way to your hips maybe even, and breathe out. Empty every bit of air out of your lungs. Slowly let go of the breath. Place your hands back on your knees and find your natural breath again. Start by bringing your awareness more externally. Focus yourself on the noises and the sounds you can hear outside. And when you're ready, open your eyes, maybe do a little happy dance. I'm going to start by removing my vest and my socks. If you have socks on that don't have those little rubbery things, I would encourage you to remove them. It's morning, you're still half asleep. We don't want any accidents happening this early in the morning. We're starting at the front of our yoga mat. Make sure that your feet are hip wide and lift your heels up a few times. Just warm up the feet a little. And when you're ready, we're going to start with our sun salutations. All right, breathe in, raise your arms up high, make yourself as tall as you can. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in. Halfway lift, place your hands on your thighs. Breathe out, hands to the floor, step backwards, plank. Breathe in, knees to the floor. Breathe out, elbows in while you lower your upper body all the way to the floor. Breathe in, roll your shoulders backwards, look forward. And breathe out, forehead back to the floor. Breathe in, push yourself up and backwards, knees wide, big toes touching for your child's pose. I encourage you in this child's pose and in the down dog to really focus on your breath and to stabilize your breath in those moments of stability. Push a little bit in your hands, your hips more backwards. Breathe in, roll with a hollow back forward to your tabletop position. Breathe out, round your back and step forward with your feet. Breathe in, halfway lift straight back. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, bring the arms up high, extend yourself. Breathe out, hands to the heart. We'll do that one more time. Breathe in, arms up high. Breathe out, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Breathe in, halfway lift, straight back. Breathe out, hands to the floor, plank position. Breathe in, knees to the floor. Breathe out, lower plank. Breathe in, mini cobra or up dog. And breathe out, bring the hips up high. Breathe in, down dog. Keep your knees bent and slowly start by stretching one leg and then the other one. Warming up the back of the body and the feet. On your next in-breath, look forward and breathe out, step forward. Breathe in, halfway lift, straight back. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, raise your arms up high, and breathe out, hands to the heart. Tadasana. We're going to start with sun salutation B now. So breathe in, bend your knees, raise your arms up high, chair pose. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, stretch, straighten your back. Breathe out, hands to the floor, step backwards, plank. Lower plank, breathe out. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. On your in-breath, you're going to step the right leg forward. Breathe out, lower the left knee. Breathe in, arms up high. Breathe out, hands back to the floor. Step into your down dog. Breathe in, bring the left foot forward. Breathe out, back knee on the floor. Breathe in, raise your arms high as you can. And breathe out, hands back down, step back to a high plank. low plank. Breathe in, up dog, and breathe out, downward facing dog. Find stability in this position. Focus on your breath. Stabilize your breath. If you want to, you can add the samafriti, which is an equal amount of counts on the in-breath as the out-breath. So say you breathe in 4, you exhale 4. Say you breathe in 3 counts, you exhale 3 counts. On your next in-breath, look in between the hands, bend your knees, breathe out, step forward. Breathe in, halfway, lift straight back. Breathe out, bend through the knees, raise your arms up high, chair pose. And breathe out, rooting through the heels, lift yourself up. Tadasana, hands to the heart. Alright, breathe in, bend through the knees, chair pose. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, hands to the floor, step or jump backwards, high planked. Chaturanga Tandasana. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, step the right foot forward. Breathe out. This time place your left leg in 45 degrees all the way on the floor. Bend through the front knee. Breathe in, arms up high, warrior 1. Breathe out, hands to the floor, step back, down dog. Breathe in, left foot forward. Breathe out, back foot all the way on the floor. Breathe in, arms up high, warrior 1. Breathe out, hands back to the floor, step backwards to your plank. Breathe out, chaturanga tandasana. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Take the time here to feel your breath, stabilize it. Feel your hands pushing in the floor, pushing the hips up high and backwards. Breathe in, bend through the knees, look forward, breathe out, step or jump forward. Breathe in, halfway, lift straight back. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, bend through the knees, raise your arms up high. Breathe out, rooting through the heels. Tandasana. Okay, so you don't need to turn yourself like me. I'm just doing this so that you can see me better. But start by bringing all your weight onto the left leg and coming onto your tippy toes on the right. Open your knee towards the side, focus on a point on the floor, and once you're ready, you're going to lift the right foot, either on your ankle, your calf, or your thigh. Hands towards the heart, or feel free to bring your hands above your head, or extend them to the side into this tree pose. Breathe in, bring your knee back forward. Breathe out, step it backwards into your high lunge. Breathe in, arms up high. Breathe out, roll over your back foot. Open yourself to the side, warrior 2, hands at shoulder height. Make sure that your front knee is pointing towards your little toe and feel your left glutes working. Alright, breathe in one more time. Breathe out, lower the front elbow and bring your back arm over your head. Look up for this extended side angle pose. Breathe in, come back to your warrior 2. Breathe out, roll over the back foot, square the hips to the front of the mat. Breathe in, arms up high. Breathe out, step back to your down. No, actually, we're going to a high plank. Push your tailbone under, navel in. Push the shoulder blades away from each other. Feel yourself working in this plank. Alright, breathe in, down dog. Breathe out, and on your next in-breath, you're going to step the right foot forward. Open your hips to the left. Roll your left foot all the way onto the ground and breathe in. Bring yourself up for a warrior 2 on the right side. Look forward, breathe in one more time. Breathe out, bring the front elbow onto the upper leg and bring the back hand up and over your head. Look up, extended side angle pose. Breathe in, come back to a warrior two. Breathe out, roll over your back foot, square the hips, bring the arms up high. And breathe out. This time bend through your back leg a little. And on your next in-breath, you're going to step forward into your Tadasana. Feel free to take a deep breath in here and sigh it out. We're going to do the other side. So bring all your weight onto the right leg. Open the left knee to the side. Breathe in, foot either on your ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Breathe in, raise your arms up high into a tree pose. Feel free to do whatever you want here, whatever floats your boat, or your hands in front of your heart. Breathe in, bring your knee forward. Breathe out, step it backwards into your high lunge. Breathe in, raise your arms up high. Breathe out, open your hips to the side, roll over your back foot, warrior two. Breathe in and breathe out, lower the shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out, bring the front elbow to the upper leg. Breathe in, back hand as high as you can, and feel yourself extending all the way through your left side. Breathe out, look down. On your next in-breath, bring yourself back to a warrior two. Breathe in, square the hips to the front, raise your arms up high. Breathe out, hands to the floor, step back into your plank. We're gonna stay here again for a little. You're more than welcome to come on your knees, but make sure you do not cross your legs. Keep your feet next to each other. And the way you lower your feet will also engage your core a lot more. So just try out, feel what works, and on your next in-breath, you're going back into your down dog. Give yourself a bit of time here to stabilize your breath. Once you're ready, on your next inhale, you're going to step the left leg forward. Breathe out, roll over the back foot, and breathe in, come into your warrior two on the left side. Breathe out, lower your shoulders. Feel as if you're pushing the hands away from each other. Breathe in one more time, and breathe out, front elbow onto front leg. And raise the back arm high. Feel the extension all the way from the edge of your back foot to the points of your fingers. Breathe in, come back to your warrior two. Breathe out, bring yourself back facing forward. Breathe in one more time and breathe out, step forward, back to your Tadasana. Breathe in, raise your arms up high. Breathe out from your hips, come forward, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, straighten your back. Breathe out, step backwards into the plank. Breathe out, Chaturanga Tandasana. Breathe in, up dog, push your heart through your arms and breathe out, down dog. Breathe in. Slowly bring your feet forward, roll over your feet and come into a seated position. And extend your legs, remove any dust particles if necessary. You want to have your feet flexed and your toes pointing towards you. Your legs are active, so your kneecaps is raised a little and your upper legs are active. Breathe in. On the out breath, you're going to bring the right knee towards you. Place about a hand width apart from your thigh of your foot. Breathe in, lift the opposite arm and breathe out. Either bring your elbow around the knee or on the outside of the knee with the hand facing up. Breathe in, straighten your back. Breathe out, twist and look backwards. Make sure that you're twisting from the center. So think about pushing the crown of your head to the ceiling and both sit bones into the floor. Breathe in, slowly come back, breathe out, straighten the leg. We're gonna pick the other leg now, so the left leg, breathe in, bring the knee to the chest. Breathe out, about hand width distance from the other leg, you place the foot. Breathe in, right arm raises high, and breathe out, twist. Either bring your elbow around your knee, wrap it around, or bring the elbow on the outside of the knee. Breathe in, think about making a straight back, and breathe out, twist from the middle, deeper into the twist. If you're feeling comfortable, you can look back as well. Make sure that on the out breath, you lower your shoulders. Breathe in, crown all the way to the ceiling. On your next in-breath, come back to center and breathe out, straighten both legs. Alright, so breathe in, bring the arms up high. We're going to do an active forward fold. On your out breath, you're going to hinge your upper body forward, but you're going to keep the arms up high. You need to engage your core here, so push the navel in. If you need to, as you can tell, I do it as well. Bend your knees, flex your feet, and make sure that it's only from the hips that you're coming forward. As soon as you start to feel that you are starting to round your lower back, come a little bit more up and just hang out there. On your next in-breath, bring yourself back up and breathe out, forward fold. Feel free to place your hands around your feet or on your ankles. And breathe in, roll yourself vertebrae by vertebrae back to a sitting upright position. So we're going to get ourselves ready for a shavasana. So feel free to put on something warm, not too warm, because you're waking up. We're not going to bed. So breathe in, extend yourself one more time, a good morning stretch, and breathe out, relax. Feel free to take up all the space you need, feet wide, hands wide, and enjoy this little moment of shavasana for yourself. Slowly start by wiggling the toes and the fingers. And once you're ready, breathe in, give yourself another big morning stretch. And then on your next out breath, bring your knees to the chest, give yourself a big hug. Roll over your back a few times, forward and backwards. And then come to your side and back to a seated position. Breathe in, bring your arms up high one more time. Deep breath in. Breathe out, hands towards your forehead for kind thoughts, hands towards your lips for kind words, and hands towards your heart for kind deeds, towards others, but mostly towards yourself. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this class, and I'll see you soon.